So let's begin. We will need a block to sit on it, and we'll have it on the level, on the lowest notch. So this is the middle, this is highest, and this is the lowest. So you're going to place that block between your feet, like that, same as that. Now, if it's too much for the front thighs, maybe ankles, there are options to have that block higher on the middle level or all the way on the highest level. It's another option. So this one actually doesn't, probably it's not that stable thing you can sit on. Go ahead and have two blocks if you need to come a little bit higher. Right? So you really want to feel comfortable sitting on that block. So adjust it as you need it. Okay, so we're here, sitting on the block. Tuck the tailbone under, lengthen into the lower back, so it's flat lower back, relax the top of the shoulders, and we'll take a moment to breathe. You'll have the hands under the armpits. And begin to close your eyes if that feels comfortable. And take a deep breath in through the nose into your hands. And a long breath out, relax the top of the shoulders. Inhale, again, you feel expansion through the belly, side ribs, breath moves up into the chest. And a long breath out. Take here a few moments to connect to the breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose into your palms. And bringing down. Down. Just like that. And breathe in and out through the nose. Long inhale. Push the cushion against the hand, which means under goes on the top. The shoulders back, up and back, up and down. And then forward. Inhale, reach the arms up and over the head. Lengthen both sides of the wrist. Exhale, twist to. Inhale, come back to center. And then exhale. Inhale, center. And then exhale. Inhale, center. And then exhale. Good. Breath in the center. And then exhale, hands down. Now, breath in left arm up by side. And then change the left. Let's go back to center. Now, help your hands into the top of the knees and into seated cat-cow. Inhale, you open the chest forward. Now, with the breath out, round into your back. Relax the top of the shoulders and your head, just like that. Inhale. And then exhale. And out. Now we're going to come into hands and knees. Take the back to the side now. So hands and knees. Tuck the toes under and go for a down dog right away. Off the top of the shoulders. Press the heels down. And then exhale, press the chest towards your thighs. Take a deep breath in. You can bend the knees. Now drop your knees down on the ground. Step your right foot in between your hands and block the blocks. And then here, inhale, and then lift the back knee off the ground. Exhale, bend the front knee. Take a deep breath in and bring it out. Now your back leg is strong and engaged. Now inhale the right arm forward, up and down. Drop that back knee on the ground. Straighten the front knee and flex the toes. Now your front leg, your right leg straight forward in front of you. Now check with your hips, make sure that they're not back there. So hips in alignment with that left knee. Inhale here, and then exhale forward. Alright, now bend the knee. You can move the blocks just a little bit forward. Now step the back front foot forward, back towards you, closing in, and then drop the hips down. So take a moment to adjust here. When you bend that knee, you want to be close to the ankle. Okay? Inhale, stretching, and then exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Now inhale here, and then exhale straight. And then exhale straight. Okay, now you're going to move this right leg back and step your left foot between your hips. Lower the blocks and knee level, and you lift the back knee off the ground, bend the front knee down nicely. Now your back leg is strong and engaged. You need to hold it for a little bit. Oh, and then exhale. Stay. Make sure that the hips are not low, so that you're in alignment with that front left knee. Inhale, exhale. Stay. Now left arm forward, up and back. Forward, up and back. Inhale, exhale. Good, jump down. And begin to move the blocks finally. And straighten the front. Check with them here. So next align, here from the knee. Not here, but here. Flex the toes. Take a moment to inhale. And then exhale and relax. Slightly. Keeping the spine in line. Make sure you're not rounded. Inhale. Alright. Now the flat slightly forward and then back. And then straight. And then back. And step back into hands and knees. Plant the hands on the ground and some hips out toward the ceiling. Go down. Now you can bend the knees to one at a time. Now inhale, point your toes. Now exhale, drop the knees down, lie down on your belly. Have your hands laid in front of you. Closer to the edge of the mat, forward and wide as the mat distance apart. Inhale, come on. Shoulder blades back and down, and the backs under the knees. Inhale, again, shoulder blades back and down, up and down. In and out. Inhale. Hands down. Breath in. Now walk your hands a little bit closer in. Come to hands and knees and then go back to down dog. Look between your hands. Bend the knees and step forward in front of the mat. And forward. Reach arms around and down. Exhale, arms down, rise. Inhale, arms around and up. Look up towards your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Move the hips. Bend the knees. Relax the back. Inhale, lengthen into the back. Exhale, hands down. Step your right foot down. Reach. Inhale, left. Sit down. Exhale, drop the knees down. Bend the elbows back. Inhale, upward. Facing down. Exhale. Down. Down, down. Inhale, right leg up and down. Exhale, step it between your hands. Inhale, left foot forward, come into this place. Exhale, forward. Breath in, reach the arms around and up. Exhale, hands release and join. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, fold forward, hips. Inhale, lengthen into the back. Exhale, plant the hands down, stick your left hip forward, sit down. Exhale, tilt under. Drop the knees down, move the hips forward, bend elbows back. Inhale, reach your left foot. And then exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, up, look up, and down. Exhale, step it between your hands. Inhale, right foot forward and enter hip pose. Exhale, forward. Breath in, reach the arms around the neck up. Exhale, hands through the center. Now hands on the hips. Step your right foot back and turn the hips forward. And then come into the tip of the toes of the back foot, lifting the heel off the ground. Inhale, reach the arms up over the head. Now exhale, twist to the left. Now come back to center, soft arms. And then exhale, twist and stay. Breath in and breath out. Come back to center, inhale here. And then exhale, drop your hands down on the ground. Step to down dog. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step it between your hands. And then you come up, inhale. And then you lift back heel off the ground. Okay. Inhale, arms over the head into high lunge on that side. Bend the front knee. Now, again, check with your knees so it's bent right over the ankle. And your back leg strong and engaged. And then twist. And out. And then exhale. Come back to center. And then exhale again. Come back to center. Inhale here. And then exhale. Drop the hands down. Step two down. Breath in. Link. Exhale. Chaturanga. Drop the knees. Bend the elbows back. Inhale. And your upward facing dog. Exhale. Hands immediately back to the top. Right in and breathe out. Breath. And exhale. Walk your feet halfway. The middle of the mat, and then turn your toes out. And then drop the sitting bones down towards the heels for a squat. Now, if you're feeling you're having your heels high from the ground, rolling your mat about a half of your foot this way and placing it under the heels will help you to get the connection with the ground. So we really want to have that foot on the ground eventually. Right? So for now, in the beginning, you practice with something under the heels, right? And then gradually you'll get there, right? With the foot on the ground. Inhale, and then exhale, stay. Right arm to the side, left arm up, and twisting. Turn your left arm back, and then bend the elbow, and off your back with that arm, maybe touching your right thigh. And then you come back to center, and then twist to the other side. And then come back to center. Good, and then have the hands right in front of you, and slowly come out, and then walk the feet at the hip distance, and fold over, grab the opposite elbows, squeeze, and fold, and go down. Now release your arms and drop the back of your ankles with your hands. So you can straighten your knees one at a time. And stretching both knees. Now bend into your right knee only and walk your hands in alignment with your right foot. Now if you have a block, you can use a block here if this is too much for the legs, maybe too much rounding into your back. So having a block to lift a little bit higher, it's another option. So bending one knee, so the right knee bent, and walking your hands in alignment with your right foot, and you fold over. So you get a nice good stretch of your left leg now. And then you come back to center, bend the left, and you walk the hands to the left. Good. And then come back to center, bend for the knees, inhale, reach the arms up, and then exhale, arms down, left side. Inhale, arms over, now inhale, stretch this, and then exhale, dropping the sitting bones down and shoulders. Now, and that's enough right now. Breath in, set, toes to toes. Can you see that? If you're pointing your toes with your knees, taking the knees back. Inhale, exhale, stay. Breath in, breath out. Stay. And exhale. Love the moment here. And then forward, foot, step with shoulders. Now walk your hands forward, begin to belly. So drop the knees down on the ground. And you're going to walk your knees back and you'll lie down on the belly. All the way onto your belly. Okay. Now have your forearms right in front of you with your elbows in alignment with the shoulders. And you drop the shoulder blades back and down, your legs straight back behind you. Now see if you can have your legs close enough together. Now you're exhale and dropping the shoulder blades back. In. And breath out. And then turn the head all the way to the right. Come back to center and forward. Center. Elbows to the side and rest for a moment. You can go the belly side to side, inside your lower back. Okay, and then come back with your forehand right in front of you, and then have your palms down, your arms down by the side with the palms facing down, and then inhale, lift the head, chest, lift the arms off the ground, lift the knees off the ground, your feet, maybe knees actually. You might feel kind of challenging to lift the knees as well, but see if you can do that. Breath in, breath out. Now your lower belly engaged here, so the posture is happening from your core. You're lifting up, lengthening the back. In and out. Inhale and exhale. Breath in and out. Breath in and out. Release everything down on the ground. Now you can turn the cheek to the other side and rest. And have the hands in alignment with your chest. With your hands and knees. Now you're going to have your knees wide apart, touching and sit back into your heels for extended child's pose with your arms right in front of you. Now keep your arms engaged here. So you're having your palms on the ground, but your arms off, so that straight and engaged. Inhale, and when exhale, you relax the sitting bones down towards the heels. And then exhale. Now, if you're too far away from the ground, maybe flatten your head this way so you can support your head with your arms. And we'll stand up a minute here in child's pose. Hands out to the right, getting your to the side, child's pose, side of child's pose, forward. To the right, stretching the left side of your waist, your thigh body, keeping the arms engaged as well. To center, hands to the side. to the right side. And stretch the legs forward and you lie down on the back. And how knees to the chest. And straighten the left leg forward, half plate. And then half left, right, left forward. Stretch the legs forward and continue. And lower. That's right, you prepare for Shavasana where you lie down. Arms back to the right side. Open facial muscles and fingers in between the hands. Breath in. And then breath out. Begin to stretch next arms up over the front. Stretching one side and stretching the other. Set out. Over to the side and straighten out to sit. That's it. Forearm is tight. See you next time.